Nicky, you've won the Man of the Match award on Saturday for the third home league game in a row. How pleased are you with your current form for the region?
Yeah, I'm pleased. Obviously, with my form on a consistent basis of late, and of course it's obviously coincided with a great run of form for the team, which is always the most important thing for me. Of course, is that the team does well and that we win football games. Things like that are a little bonus. I wouldn't have given it to myself at the weekend, but it was nice, of course, to receive it. I thought maybe some of the back lads deserved a bit of recognition at the weekend, but no, it's great, as you say, to get those little rewards as well. But my mindset is always overall, of course, that the team will come first, and if we're winning games and things like that, that's the thing that means the most to me, really.
Did you get any reaction in the changing rooms at the end from picking up your third?
Yeah, the lads have given me a bit of stick at the moment, of course, for keep picking them. I think they think I've got family members up there sponsoring the games every week. So no, as I say, it's a nice thing. I mean, the supporters have been great with me since I've come. Sponsors, supporters, they've really taken to me, and they've helped me settle in, along with obviously the lads and the staff here. It's been a good settling in period, and things have gone well so far.
Yeah, you mentioned the supporters there, and there was 4,500 there at the game on Saturday. Obviously, we're not going to take that many to Grimsby, but it's still backwards in numbers away from home as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They're brilliant, because as you say, there's not many close journeys here for obviously ourselves, but particularly the fans as well, who are paying all that money to go along and watch, and they've followed in great numbers in as we said there, some really long journeys. It is appreciated. It doesn't go unnoticed. They're brilliant, the fans home and away, but as you say, particularly in those away days where you're paying to not just to go to the game but to travel there as well, and they are long distances, and we do appreciate that backing that they give us, and they certainly help us over the line in the home and the away games as well.
You mentioned the main thing was the team's form and the team doing well. It's 9 unbeaten, but when you look at the last 2 away games, you've taken the lead and then dropped points. Is that a motivation going into Saturday?
Yeah, obviously it's something that we want to improve on. I think particularly the Port Vale game, we should never have drawn that game. We should have probably been out of sight before they scored, obviously late into injury time. So that was the most disappointing one, I think, was the Port Vale game. I think Yeovil, we never really played how we have been of late. I think it was a struggle for most of the game, even though we did go 1-0 up. I never felt that we were quite at it in that game. I think obviously it came at the end of a tough week. I think it was our 3rd game that week, and we'd had tough games before that. And yeah, we did look a little bit leggy in that 3rd game, but we showed great character, of course, to come back and equalise there. Going 2-1 down was disappointing, but I think the biggest thing we took out of that was the character, of course, to come back and not let it affect us and get a result. But as you say, that's the last 2 away games where we've not won, so we're looking to go into this one at the weekend away to Grimsby positively, and we'd like to obviously get over the line and get the 3 points, because any point, of course, away from home is a good point, but when you can pick 3 up, it certainly does boost you when you look at the league table.
You look at that league table as well, Grimsby down towards the bottom, but actually they've won the last 2 games, haven't they? So it's a one to be wary of in terms of an opposition. Yeah,
all away games are tough, of course, at this level. You never go into an away game thinking it's going to be easy, and of course this is no different, although, as you say, looking at them in the table, they are down the bottom. But obviously looking at their team, they have got good players, and they've got players that were playing in League One last year, players I know quite well. I know a couple of boys who are there as well, and they're good players. So on paper, of course, they have got a good team. Just because they're down the bottom doesn't mean they're not a good side. Obviously, I think a lot of teams maybe take a while to get going when you have a big in and out of the summer of players coming and going. So no, we've done our work on them. We've seen bits of them today, and they, as you say, that in the last 2 games they've won, and they looked decent. So they're going to have a bit of confidence. I know they didn't play last week, so they'll be rearing to go as well, and we'll be expecting particularly a tough opening first 20-25 minutes. We'd expect them to be right at it, and we'll have to be at our best to match that.